Bazari, and I created Avants AI. Avants AI is an AI-powered recruiting platform that is tailored towards recruiters and job candidates. So to begin, how it works. So essentially, a job candidate, such as say me, is applying for a job, and so I am ready to apply for a growth officer. Here I apply, and I can essentially upload my resume here, recent, and you. That's my friend's resume. Okay, and then here we confirm. It's just logistical slash just showing that this user is in the US, and then here we can determine our match score. So this determines how much our resume matches the job requirements, and this is sent directly to recruiters. So here it shows that I'm not that much of a match. It tailors everything, shows what's wrong with me, what's not wrong with me, and yeah. And then you also have this helpful AI chat that basically allows you to discuss how you can improve your resume to tailor, and then check your match score again to see if it improves anything. But yeah. Then after you submit your application, then there is the interviewing process. So now you start our AI interview. So we basically allow a camera plus screen recording. And then once this has started, basically employers can write the interview questions themselves, or they can have AI do it for them and they can guide them, or just let them go autonomously. So I'm going to answer this question right now. I want to become a growth officer because I love to grow companies and nonprofits in our community. And what it's doing right now is that it is actively recording and sending it off to the employer with the video and audio. So this is kind of like a key way of how people can see and interview a candidate without really needing to be there. So for time purposes, I'm gonna be saving and exiting here. Okay, and then essentially it shows that I have to resume my interview because of course I didn't complete it yet, but that is how it works. And then we also offer a community edition. So this was actually the first kind of thought I had when creating this project. So the job matcher is where you can write a job. I'm just typing it out here, and you can basically determine how it fits with the job requirements. So it analyzes the match, and this is completely free for anyone to use. So the problem I thought of was that recruiters only spend 6 to 7 seconds reviewing a resume, and 80% of resumes are thrown out if they contain typos or lots of grammatical errors. So this saves time for recruiters and allows candidates to not be overlooked. So here you can see more in depth, I would say, than what was shown in the interview of the faults and pros and cons, what goes well, and even project links. And then it saves right here. You can change the saved results. And then here's resume summarizer. So this just summarizes the resume here. So let me do it again. Upload resume. And this just gives a general gist for recruiters to know what their resume really shows. And it can also show candidates what their resume gives off. And so, you can change here. And yeah, so this is just general stuff. And then after this, we have all of our help. We even collect the data. So in case, say companies want to see how they are recruiting and want to see and train their AI models based on professionals' responses, they can take this and they can basically use this in their model. And then we also allow for anyone to use this, right? Because obviously there is gaps in these tools if there isn't as much diversity, and so we allow this to be open to all. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed Avants AI, and please feel free to reach out. Thank you.